Hey Capricorn, welcome to September 2019, and I want to give a special shout out to Owl Recon. Thank you for watching and following. When I first started doing this, I thought, like, honestly, if I just connect with one person, then this is gonna be worth it. And so, like, thank you for being my one person. And so, here's your reading. I'm pulling animal cards again from, like, this deck. Well, the book is attacking me. Animal Spirit Guidebook for this month for you. I pulled Deer, which to me, honestly, is kind of an intense energy, but a beautiful, soft, feminine, graceful energy, of course, but we'll get into it. I think I'm just going to dive into your reading and see how Deer shows up for you, but man, Deer, like, got me, okay, let's see. Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, King of Wands. Very interesting. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of new beginnings vibes. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Love that for you. Okay. Yeah, I feel that there's definitely newness going on because the Deer... Wow, love it. The Hermit. Fave. Oh, I love the Hermit. Oh, great. Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords reverse. Ooh, I feel like this is about new territory for you. Ah, okay. Eight of Cups. And Knight of Pentacles. This is plenty. So, basically, Deer energy, like the book was talking about, like, this is kind of newborn parents energy. Like, when you have a baby in the house and your whole life is completely fucking different and everything's turned upside down and you have this, like, very fragile, like, being that you're now responsible for, there's kind of a sense of, like, extended compassion and, like, just awe of the moment, really being present and kind of just being like, wow, like, there is a literal new human in our world now that we are going to live with for the rest of our lives and we're responsible for, and, like, it's taking in, like, huge newness. And also, I think birth, frankly, probably sounds a little traumatic. So I think the newborn parent vibe that Deer is talking about is like, holy shit, what did we just go through? It's kind of like, or if you were in a storm and you're like in shelter and you like got to the like safe house or whatever, that's kind of what Deer is to me. Deer is kind of saying, like, you have this extended compassion and gentleness because you've been through a lot of shit and, like, you're just really aware of how fragile and precious everything around you is. So it is feminine, graceful energy that you're dealing with this month, but that also feels like your softness and your vulnerability is because of, like you've been through it, you know? Like, you've been through, and we have been through the ringer. I mean, July was especially a doozy with all those eclipses, and then August for me, as a Capricorn moon, was a lot calmer, but still so much transformation, still so much that has been changing, and, like, with Eight of Cups coming up, I think definitely leaving some old things behind, and I think you're absolutely ready to be moving on from these situations that you're leaving. They're done, right? You're totally not. I don't feel any sadness about this, but only the sadness of just, like, maybe even a little bit of, like, wow, I can't believe that's done. It could be like an old friendship, someone you've known for the past 10 years, and you both are coming up against these, like, huge life changes. Like, maybe they're moving across the country type of thing, and you're like, I know I'm probably just never going to see them again, because we're not that close anymore, and we're not going to make the effort, and we've just grown apart. But, I mean, so that's what I'm getting with Eight of Cups. I just want to like reassure you that I don't think you're like heartbroken. There's no evidence of that. I think it's more just like end of huge chapters of your life where you're like, wow, I can't believe like that actually had an end date. I can't believe I actually moved on from that thing that was once such a fixture of my life. And it's good because it's representative of this change and these new beginnings that are afoot. New beginnings, changes that are afoot. I think Three of Wands is you in this new territory of your life. Because a lot of good, positive changes have been happening for you too, Capricorn. They really have. Like, this year, as intense or as difficult as it's had its moments of being, has been really just about, like, beautiful, positive growth for you. So, I think Three of Wands is just you kind of, especially with Deer energy and Two of Pentacles, I kind of feel like this message, and Hermit, don't forget this beautiful card, love Hermit. I think, in fact, the Hermit is an invitation for you to literally Netflix and chill out, like, because you're doing still such deep work of integrating. I feel like this Two of Pentacles right now is really about you integrating all of this prior change that you've already been like navigating this whole year. But I think that this is sort of a little bit of moment of, if not outright pause, because it's not like, I still see forward movement with the Three of Wands, but I think it's like slow forward movement. It's like taking it really day by day, savoring the kind of person you're becoming. And that's really a huge message I have for myself too. But like, it's like, you're the new you. You can feel it. Something shifted. You've left, like, things are leaving you because you're just this, you're like kind of the brand new baby, really. I mean, you're not a baby, you're a grown ass adult, you know, but like a new part of you is being born. Or even like, I've been listening about like soul retrieval. Maybe a part of your soul that hasn't like been with you for a very, very long time has come back, and like you're integrating it. Integrating. I just really feel like integrating this new sense of self is really what your September is all about. So like slowness, solitude, processing, kind of being gentle with yourself, being compassionate to yourself and to others, but really about yourself and your relationship with yourself, and kind of taking it slow. But being consistent. I, again, don't think this is pause as in like there's no forward movement. I think it's like, no, like you're just kind of like learning as you go, like how a newborn parent would. Like, none of us have ever, well, not, I'm sorry, not none of me, you might be a parent. When we're newborn parents, it's like we've never done this before, but there are instincts, there are like other people who've done, like it just kind of comes to you. You find your rhythms. I think that's where you're in. Like whatever is happening for you, these like changes you're integrating, it's like this is all extremely positive, beautiful, because like look, we have this Ten of Pentacles here for you. So it's like you're meant for this and it's natural. It's just you kind of slowly like until like I got this. Like how we learn how to walk even. Like whatever you're going through psychologically, emotionally, it's second nature to you, really, because it's who you are, it's your birthright, it's like who you're growing up into. But you're allowed to be patient and like take time and like becoming comfortable with it. Seeing how it plays out for you is the Three of Wands, and then integrating and yeah, just taking this invitation of the Hermit. So King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Court cards. I'm never fully sure with these guys, to be honest, but we have some earth energy showing up, and we have some wands, fire energy showing up for you. So, like, to say the zodiacs, I don't like it when tarot readers do that, when they're like, this is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this is a Sagittarius, Aries, or no, I'm sorry, Aquarius, Gemini. No, what the fuck? Who is this? Fire. Leo, Sagittarius, and oh my god, my brain. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Why is that so hard for me? Okay. You might be dealing with people who may or may not be a certain zodiac sign. I think what's more important with tarot is just the energy that's come up. So we have a king, a leader of creativity and kind of ideas. Really, I think about passionate leadership, as in, like, this is, like, someone who's, like, talking to a bunch of people. This is, like, Emma from Parkland to me. Like, just, like, super just speaking the truth from a very emotional core, like, raw, like, place, as opposed to the swords, which is more intellectual. This is more, like, passion, like, ah. And Pentacles is, like, building some foundations, Knight. So, I guess take these energies how they connect with you. Like, if there's people in your life who are maybe, I don't know why. I mean, I'll ask for clarification on them. I'll get back to them. So then I also had this come up for you, and what I was thinking was Eight of Swords reverse is, I think, a godsend for you, but also paired with the Seven of Cups is kind of funny. Because I think it's like you've been feeling trapped and stuck for so long, and it's almost like now you're getting like the flip end of that. As you emerge into your new self, now there's so many solutions, so many possibilities. It's like where all the doors were closed, now like they're all open. Where there was, it's like when it rains it pours is kind of the vibe I'm getting with this here, is like you're taking off your blindfold, but then that means you're seeing like all this shit you weren't seeing before, and you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. Like before I was stuck and frustrated and trapped and like, God, how am I gonna like move forward? And now you're like, how am I gonna move forward? Because there's so many ways I can move forward. But again, I don't feel like now is the time for you to have that all figured out about where you're going. I think it's just kind of like you're newly free in this new version of yourself, and so just take it like day by day and like slowly just kind of build to your Ten of Pentacles. I think this is present energy, but present in the sense of like, this is what you're manifesting. This is what your little day by day kind of like dear, quiet, solitude, chilling out, taking it slow, learning what you need to learn about your new chapter. It's like all that slow, steady build up just piles up so quickly. Like I think that you grow at exponential rates and your life is kind of blossoming and you're getting like it's kind of, and like because you're a Capricorn, I'm always talking about climbing mountains, but it's like you're taking climbing the mountain. Oh, I have a sign. I mean, should I show you? God, this is getting so intimate. Okay. Like, oh, fuck. I have a little sign. Wait, can you see it? I don't even know. Maybe you can't. Okay, forget it. I wish I could edit that out. No, okay, well, I clearly have a little image vision board thing, and it says mountains are a pleasure, but only if you drive with leisure. And I think that this energy was about you driving with leisure up this mountain. And I think, I'm gonna brag about I went to Hawaii, and I went on the road to Hana, and it's a beautiful, beautiful road. The journey is the trip. That is the event, is the journey, is the road. And I feel like I think that's kind of what this energy is about for you. Is just you being like, I'm just on the journey. And I think because you're kind of like letting go in a lot of respects and kind of being open in many others and just kind of in this like new beginnings, that you're gonna manifest and like realize you have this Ten of Pentacles so much quicker and easier than you've ever had it in your entire life. And you're like, wow, like it's beautiful. Okay. So, well, actually, I had the Seven of Pentacles here too, and I think perfect energy for you. You're manifesting, tending, caring to things. Again, even if you're a dude, like, I feel that it's this softness and like lack of expectation and kind of this openness and receptivity and nurturing of just yourself and the things you care about that are really like helping again this blossoming. So last but not least, I just want to clarify these dudes. Like, why did these dudes show up for us? Or women. Let's not get hung up on the gender of the cards, but ha. Okay, I got Princess of Swords, more court card. Why are you giving me so many court cards? Who are these people? To Capricorn Spirit. Come on. Help a girl out. Why the court cards? Ugh. Should I just make something up? I'm trying to... Ace of Cups. Okay, cool. I like this. So, I feel... perhaps... as I've asked for clarification, that you are just, like, in this cool new groovy space, right? Cool new groovy space, emotionally, psychologically, as we've evidenced from your reading. And I think that your just natural positivity and, like, your aura of, like, being chill as fuck is bringing people who are interested in you. So, like, this kind of dude, like a fire energy kind of dude, or an air sign kind of, like, girl, or dude. I mean, again, gender doesn't matter, but... or this earth energy. I think that there are people perhaps courting you because, like, I asked for clarification and I got the Ace of Cups. Or they're new friends. They're new people to go on your journeys with. I think it's just new friends. I think you're just meeting new people. This doesn't have to be romantic, but I think it's like people you're really connecting with, and people who are like kind of opening, like helping that opening feeling of just like things are. This is the longest reading I've done this month, but yeah, I think you're meeting new friends, and they're kind of bringing something new to the table. As you're discovering these new parts of yourself, you're also meeting people in the external world who are maybe like reflections of kind of these new parts of yourself. Beautiful. I love it. Well, that is your reading for September, Capricorn. It's a great month for you, and I love you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in October. Okay, bye.